I hope you all are having a super duper fantastic day out there today. Hey, I'm live at 5. 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 Come on inside of the StreamYard room. Look, you guys go ahead and give StreamYard permission. Let them know that you want me to see you so I can shout you out while we in this conversation. Also, share this video. If you ain't been sharing my videos, I don't know what the problem is. Now, you claim that you love me, but if you ain't sharing my videos, you really don't love me. Look, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Denise Merriweather. I am the CEO and founder of Queenpreneurs Jumpstart Program. It is the #1 training environment for women in the world looking to leverage their knowledge, ignite their passion, and build a highly profitable business. How do you do this? By building your courage, confidence, and competence so you can accept, believe, and commit to what it is God has called you to do. Okay, my people are up in the house. And you know why I think y'all here? Because y'all already know it's Clutch Your Pearls Wednesday. Put it in the chat. Clutch Your Pearls Wednesday, so you already know. Hey, Tim. Hey, Tiffany, how you doing? Facebook user, give StreamYard permission so I can see your name. I don't know if it's Tiki T or not, but let me know who you are so I can give you a shout out. Thank you so much for being here. Again, share this video. Let's get into this conversation. So today, the conversation that I want to have with you is, what does your life look like? Put a question mark behind it. What does your life look like? So while I did my turnaround trip to North Carolina Monday and came back Tuesday, for those of you who know, I am a project manager. So I have an event coming up next weekend in Raleigh called the African American Cultural Festival. If you are in Raleigh or in Durham or in town and you want to see me next week, I will be there downtown starting on next Thursday, the 31st. So if you want to see me, reach out. You can come to the hotel and come check me out if you want to see me. I'm going to be up to that. All right, Timu said Clutch Your Pearls Wednesday. Yep, because we back to regular programming. The new year's starting. Kids start school tomorrow. We getting it in. So here's the question. What does your life look like? And I want you to just take a quick minute and look at your life. Look at it. And I want you to tell me, because see, this is what I did this morning while I was making up my bed. Good evening, good early evening to whoever that is out there in Facebook world. Give StreamYard permission so I can see your name. If not, just let me know who you are so I can give you a shout out. Okay, so are you looking at your life? Put it in the chat. What does your life look like? What does your life look like? It's a real question, and I want you to put it in. However you want to say it, put it in. How many words you want to put it. I'm Red T. I'm glad you're ready, Tiff. Now, you told me you was ready to clutch your pearls. So what does your life look like? Hey, Nakia, how you doing? So happy. She said, a mess. I ain't worried about what you talk about, Tim. Look, so listen. What does your life look like? She said a mess. She said a mess. Anybody else? What does your life look like? Drop it in the chat because I want to see. So when I was making up my bed this morning, I looked at my life and I saw some areas of my life I wasn't pleased with, y'all, right? Like I kind of have seen myself slip my foot off the gas. Like I'm just being real. Evolve, endure. Okay. Break that down for me. Okay, what that mean, Tiffany? Like you in and out, you walking into some places and you turning around because you figuring out it's not the place for you. Like what evolving, like is it growing? Like help me out, break it down just a little bit, give me a little bit more. So while I was making up my bed this morning, I started looking at areas of my life and I saw that had taken my foot off the gas of some things. Definitely in my health, I've just completely like let that go. Real talk. Like, hey, I took when I left here, the whole month of July, I've been out traveling, moving in different directions. Okay, typo. She said, okay, revolving door. She said a lot. I don't know who that is. Is that Nikki? She said it looked a lot, moving in different directions. Okay, and how does a revolving door, moving in different directions, a mess? What does it feel like? Put it in the chat because we coaching live right now. What does it feel like? So when I was making up my bed and I saw that there were some areas that I had not been doing anything in, right? I've been maybe talking about it a little bit, but not really doing a thing. She said a lot. It's Stephanie Sings. Hey, Stephanie Sings. Oh my God, Stephanie, we got to talk, girl. It's been a while. It's been too long. But what is it? So you're looking at your life, and the question on the table, Stephanie, if you didn't hear it, is what does your life look like? I want you to put it in the chat. Some people said a mess. Some people said a lot. Sometimes draining. Nakia says sometimes draining. Okay. And for me right now, it's just if I had to give it a word, not focused. Like I'm just not focused, right? And the thing about not being focused is you tend to not get things done. Do you get that? When you're not focused on anything, then you ain't doing nothing. You get that? Like I'm super clear. I get that. And it's been feeling great. Like I've been working on this project, but I haven't been working on the other things that I care about. The goal is to set by the plan is like a rocky road with some boulders. Okay, so you got the goals. The goal is set, but your plan is like a rocky road with some boulders. Okay, so what we gonna do about it? What we gonna do about it? Because do you get that we already in September? Forget August. August gone, and I don't care if you want to skip it. Next week, September's here. September, October, November, December. What we gonna do? What we gonna do, y'all? What we gonna do? We need to get together. We need to create something. We need to create a class. What we need to do? We need to spend some time together. We gotta do something because we can't allow the year to keep going like this. So here's what I want you to write down. I want you to look at these 4 areas of your life, and if there is another area that you want to look at, I want you to write that down too. So the first thing I want you to write down is your career. Write it down. Just write it down in a block or on the side. So I'm working to get it together. Okay? Working to get it together looks like what though? You see what I'm saying? Like I'm working to get it together, but what does that look like? Because when I look at my life, the working to get it together, my life still not looking the way it should be looking or I want it to look. The next thing, write down relationships. The next thing that I want you to write down is finances. And then the last area that I want you to write down is your health. And health can really be number 1 because without it, you can't do none of the other. You do get that, right? And whatever, in all those areas, rate those areas, the highest being 5, the lowest being 1. And I want you to put it in the chat. Like wherever you feel that you are in those areas. Like career for me is like a 3-4, right? Because I'm generating income. Like I'm liking the bank account, but it's not necessarily in the area that I want it to come from. Okay, but I'm thankful for God. I ain't closing no faucets. Do y'all get that? I don't close no faucets. My husband looked at me and was like, hey, if that's where the opportunity is, that aligns with your skill set, what you want to do, go for it. I was like, okay, I ain't closing no faucets. So I ain't doing that because I got bills. I don't know about y'all, but I don't believe in closing faucets. Now, if God got the window open over there, you may need to align with what God is showing you. That's all I'm saying, but that's neither here nor there. So career, give it a rating, put it in the chat. Relationships, based on what I want, I'm going to give it a 2 for me. 2. Finances, 4. And health is a 1. Do you understand? The health is a 1? Health is a 1. So in my mind, when I looked at my life, career is what I was thinking about when I was making the bed up this morning. The second thing is health, because I got that my health is going to affect all the other things. It has to get back inside here and it has to elevate, like the importance of it. Okay, Tam said career is a 3. Now, Tam, is it really a 3 or a 2 or is it a 4? Because see, the middle of the road is kind of like not really being honest, right? So if you have like a 3 is in the middle. It's kind of like wishy-washy. And you know, wishy-washy don't work for God, so it don't work for me either. So is it leaning more towards a 2 or a 1? Or is it really like a 4 or 5? Because if my last question was what you gonna do, like what you're gonna work on, what area you gonna thrive in within the next like month, is going to look totally different. Because here is what I got when I was making up my bed. Let me just give you the crux of the whole conversation. The question that I have for you, what is the last thing that you created with your mouth today? I'm going to let you think about that. Because you do get, when you look at your life and everything that you see, you have created. Do you agree with that? If you agree, if you look at your life and everything that's present, you've created it. Yes or no? Just give me a yes or a no. For people that see, she said mercy. Girl, don't put mercy. It's a yes It's a yes or a no. She said agree. She said agree. Okay, so because remember, the question on the table is, what does your life look like? And I looked at my life, Tiffany. Let me tell you, girl, I looked at my life today. I looked at my life today and I was like, oh, that ain't working. That ain't working. That ain't working. Okay. She said a 2. Thank you. Thank you, Tam, because the middle of the road don't work. She said, okay, career is a 2, relationship is a 1, health is a 4. Yeah, you rocking this health out. You look good, girl. Finances is a 2. Okay, Tiffany said yes. Okay, so we all in agreement. I'm looking for some more yeses. Do you get that when you look at your life, everything that you see, you created it? I need a couple of more yeses, whoever's out there. Yes, right? Now, when you look at your life, I want you to tell me today, what was the last thing you created with your mouth? Creative power is in the tongue. Life and death is in the tongue. Whatever it is that you talk about, you bring about. You think about, you bring about. You speak it into existence. You are creating. What was the last thing you created? Before you got on here with me, what was you talking about? What were you creating in any area of your life? What was the last thing that you said? Did you create the way that you were feeling? Did you create whatever, how much money you had? Did you create the relationships in your life? Was somebody making you sick? Were you tired? Were you fed up? Were you frustrated? Were you happy? Were you sad? Did you feel joy? What did you create before you got on here with me? Like, even whatever you was thinking, what you was thinking, you was like, okay, let me go here and see what Danine's talking about. It's Wednesday. It's Clutch Your Pearls Wednesday. I might need to just change it to that. What y'all think? Should we change it to Clutch Your Pearl Wednesday? So when you look at your life, right? Whoever just joined in, hopped in, right? You look at your life. That's the question. What does your life look like? And when you look at it, what is it? I'm going to focus on this week and catch up. This is going to be a productive night. Okay, this is going to be a productive night. But is it going to be a productive night where you're not getting any sleep? Right? Or you're going to do it responsibly? Okay. All right. So Facebook, I think this is Nakia. Okay. Thank you so much, Nakia. That I am allowing my health issues to keep me from being me any longer. That you're not going to allow your health issues to prevent you from being you any longer. She said yes. Okay. Showed enough clutching. Okay, good. Okay, so Tiffany said this is officially Clutch Your Pearls Wednesday, because she said she is clutching right now. She's showing enough clutching. Okay, so you looking. Can't stand. She said, I can't stand you. I love you too, Tam. I love you too, Tam. I just don't even understand why. Y'all already know Wednesday, and y'all know I had a break. Y'all better get out here. And I did a turnaround trip last night from North Carolina. Y'all don't even understand. So the grind is real. The work is real. It's not, I'm not doing anything, but you can still be busy and not be doing what it is that God has called you to do. And all I'm saying is my focus ain't been focused. I'm getting stuff done. I'm generating money, but I ain't been focusing on the main thing. Does that make sense? But I'm getting my get right. So don't you even worry about that. So look, so now that you got, okay, Nakia said she's not going to allow her health to get in the way anymore. Tamu says she's going to be productive. My question was, you're going to be productive tonight and you're going to get some stuff done, but what time are you going to bed? Because see, that's going to affect your health too, right? That's going to affect everything. That even affects the way you think and how quick you can respond and how you can get the work done. Now, Tiffany, you clutching your pearls, but you ain't participating. So I'm going to need you to tell me something. She said tomorrow. Okay, what that means tomorrow? That means you pushing something off until tomorrow. So then you could get some rest tonight and you could be productive in the morning and have a strong day. That's for Tamu. So for me, she said, okay, Tiffany left. Tiffany, stop laughing and get into this conversation. You can't. So let me tell you. Let me say this. You do know, and hey, new Tiffany, hopefully you and the baby's doing well. Praying for you. I'm going to sleep tomorrow. The devil. Whatever, Tamu. I didn't even get into this conversation with you. So, do you get? And this is for all of you guys. So you get that everything that you've created is what you see right now that you're present to, right? What you see, because the question on the table is, what does your life look like? And now that you got what your life looks like, there's areas of life that I want you to look at: your career, your relationship, your finances, your health. I want you to rate them on a scale of 1 to 5. Forget 3. 3 don't count. So forget 3. So it's either 1 or 2, a 4 or 5, because middle of the road don't work. Okay, that's kind of like deciding nothing. And then I want you to really think about this, because again, what your life look like. Think about what you're going to do tomorrow, tonight, and tomorrow, if you have to plan it out tonight, that's going to cause your life to look different by the end of the week. I created balance for my duties. I am working at getting aligned and getting in my game. I will be calling you. Okay, I'll be waiting for your call. So listen, that's the question on the table. I ain't saying nothing else. I'm going to see y'all on Friday. We can pick up this conversation on Friday. And I want you to really think about, like, go do your homework, do your work. As Iyanla would say, if you do your work, you'll be at a better place. Do your work. And then we could get in with the get in. Okay? Do y'all get that? Y'all come back on Friday. We're going to pick up this conversation. What does your life look like? And it's just going to be, what does your life look like, part 2. For those of you who come in to catch the replay or just got here, go back and catch the replay and get your work done. And then let's get here and decide something, because your life going to look different by Friday. So whatever it is that you're deciding that you're about to tackle and do some real work in the next couple of days that's going to look different, I want to know what you created with your mouth. Dog, you didn't have to do this like that. Okay, I just want you to think about the creation. Boom, 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 because I asked you what was the last thing that you created with your mouth. So we're going to start from there. Be careful what you're saying for the rest of the week. Create something that's going to be powerful, that's going to cause some change in life, so it'll look different by Friday, because I want to know what's going to look different by Friday. That's going to be my question for you. All right, I love y'all. She said, I've been asking. Yeah, you might have been asking for this, Nakia. Now it's time to get the work done. And come, and don't not be here on Friday at 5. Be here at Friday at 5, because we picking this right up. For everybody that didn't catch it on Wednesday, they're going to be behind. Got it? All right. She said right. Okay. Love y'all. I see y'all later. I see y'all. I'm live at 5. Hey, do your homework. Hey.